You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, what up? Welcome to my first video for the playoffs. So you remember last year, I did cover the playoffs. I did do game reactions, but right now, since there's so many teams playing right now with my time, it wouldn't make no point for me to do every single game reaction. So early on, I'm going to do it as a whole. And then after that, probably like the first or second round, then that's when I'll start doing these full game reactions. But let's go ahead and get into the playoffs, because even though I do relationship videos, police body cams, y'all do know I'm still big into sports. So let's start with the West. On the West Conference, for the first round, we have the Thunder playing the Suns. OKC takes the game one. Now, y'all, in my personal opinion, I think the Suns are going to get swept in this series. So I have the Thunders winning that series. And for the Lakers versus the Rockets, the Lakers did take game one, and if KD doesn't return, I don't see how the Rockets have a shot. I think the Lakers will still win, even though the Lakers are missing players as well. As long as you got LeBron, in my personal opinion, even though he's still old, you still have a shot. Now, between the Nuggets and Timberwolves, that's a toss-up. Denver did win game one, but going into this series, I did feel the Nuggets have more firepower, and if Julius Randle wasn't balling out, I'm talking about like maybe averaging 30, not 38, 40 points a game, I don't see how the Timberwolves could score enough to keep up with the Nuggets. So I got the Nuggets winning that series. And we have the Spurs playing the Trailblazers, and the Spurs did beat them last night, so they're up 1-0. I do think this is gonna be another swept series. I know there is a thing called a gentleman's sweep, but for the Spurs and the Blazers series and the Suns and the Thunder series, I don't think they're going to be a gentleman's sweep at all. I think they're both going to get swept. And in the East, we have the Pistons versus the Magic. The Magic do take game one. Now, in that series, watching that game last night, seeing how active Wendell Carter was on the glass. Duren, for the Pistons, their center, who is supposed to be another all-star alongside Cade Cunningham, he didn't do enough. And I think out of all the series, this is the one that could be an upset, just because if Paolo Banchero's hooping, Jalen Suggs hooping, you have Bane also hooping, and then if Wendell Carter is outperforming Duren on the boards as far as the energy baskets, because Duren, he gets a lot of his points off energy, off tip slams, off running the floor. So if Wendell Carter can match that energy, I think Magic can take this series. So right now, even though I like Cade and I want the Pistons to win, I would say the Magic is going to win this series if game one is any indication of what's going to happen. Now for the Cavs and the Raptors, I think this will be a gentleman's sweep. Cleveland did take game one, and we all know about Harden's playoff history, how he hasn't shown up in big games. But even with that said, the Raptors don't have enough to keep up with them. Now, the Knicks versus the Hawks. Yeah, I do know since I live in Georgia, I've become a Hawks fan, and I root for the Hawks. Actually, this hat right now I got on is a Hawks hat, but I don't think the Hawks have enough to win this series. Maybe one game, but I think the Knicks are going to take this series. And right now, the Knicks are up 1-0. And finally, we have the Celtics versus Sixers. This is going to be a sweep. They can't put enough points. And then on top of that, they can't even play defense. Joel Embiid, I know he's been injury prone. I know some people get on him about his diet, but just because of his size, he does protect the rim. And if they don't have a rim protector, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard, anyone from the Celtics is literally going to be able to attack the rim and more than likely finish or get a foul. Those are my picks right now. And like I said, for upset watch, I would say watch the Pistons and the Magic series. The player that I was impressed by, like I said, was Wendell Carter. He was balling last night. So like I said, if Wendell Carter can give the Magic that production, the Magic are going to beat the Pistons. Let me know who y'all are rooting for in the playoffs, and which team would you say is on the upset watch? I would say the Detroit Pistons. I just want to say I appreciate all the support on all of my videos. But y'all do know I still have to tie in sports because I love sports. So if you want sports reactions, sneaker reviews, Sunday motivation to give you motivation for the week, police body cams, workout videos, relationship videos, anything you could think of, subscribe to Channel Adrian TV, and I will see you in the next video.